Hello. So today I'm aiming at doing more raw videos, if that's what they call it. Everyone's like, be your authentic self and say things uncut. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take the risk. If I say things, you know what, honestly, I don't say enough controversial things. I should probably say more controversial things, but it's better that it just stays up here. Because, for good reason. Either ways, I am gonna be doing some raw form of content as well. Basically, just me looking at the camera and just ranting or rambling on. I just woke up. I am headed to my cousin's house today. I'm so excited. She has a baby boy, and I don't want to say I don't like kids. I like kids. They're fun. Okay, they're fun. But I also feel like they have 20 times more energy than anyone in life. So it's a lot of work. Although this baby is like 3 months old, so it's not like he has energy, but it's like baby energy. He's not crawling anywhere, he's not running around, he's not asking questions, he's probably just making like noises, right? So it's fine. But I'm really excited to go there. And I thought maybe I'll just do a video of me doing my makeup and just speaking about what's been going on since the past few months, where I'm at right now, and what am I trying to achieve probably in the next couple of months since this is such a seasonal change. Because as far as I know, I started my podcast in winter and I changed so much. So, winter is basically what I take as my hibernation month. I don't go to the gym anymore. I allow myself to eat some sugar, which is only supposed to be for Christmas and New Year's, and then it passes. It's I'm struggling with stopping sugar till date, and I'm like, girl, Christmas is over. Jesus is born. He has risen, and you're still having sugar. Do you have no shame? So yeah, so there are just a few things that I've been trying to um you know uh do differently now that spring is here. So I'm gonna do that while also doing my makeup. Also, I love my hair. Like, my hair looks so good right now. What? But given the weather, it never stays. And now if I put this, it's gonna have like a thing here, which is gonna be pretty annoying. But I need to do it for my makeup, so that's alright. That's alright. Alright. So for those who don't know who I am, I'm Cheryl Vanessa Martis. Just so you know, I used to be known as Cheryl. But at some point, a friend of mine who I met at the university I was studying at, she asked me what my name was, and I said it's Cheryl, but people call me Cheryl. She's like, if it's Cheryl, why are you letting people call you Cheryl? I was like, my parents call me Cheryl. It's not a big deal. And she was like, no, it's your name. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It's my name. And then since then, I've been calling myself Cheryl, and it's been the biggest identity crisis of my life. I kid you not, because when I was there, fine, I was meeting everyone in university for the first time, so it was completely okay. But once I left back to Kuwait, everyone's like, what? What do you mean you're Cheryl? We grew up with you, you're Cheryl. I'm like, no, I get that. Y'all don't need to call me Cheryl, but I'll be introducing my name to everyone as Cheryl, anyone new that I met. They're like, why? I was like, that's my name. They're like, no, it's Cheryl. And I'm like, yeah, but my pet. I was like, dude, just call me whatever you want. But I went on with Cheryl. So anytime I introduce myself to anyone now, it's Cheryl. And it's really awkward because if I do meet someone from back in school or something, or someone who knows me as Cheryl, they're just like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's a bit confusing. It was for me as well, but can you please not ask questions? It's really awkward. Really awkward. Like, why do I explain myself? So, yeah, that's my name. I am 23 years old. I am Indian. I was born and raised in Kuwait. I studied in India, my universities, for 5 years in Bangalore, and absolutely love Bangalore, miss Bangalore. Would I go back there? Not really. It's just that I think it was a great time for university and college, and it just felt very safe and nice. This is primer. I don't know if I'm not making a makeup video, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying, you know what? Oh man, yeah. Anyways, This is primer. It's apparently for the base for the makeup. Anywho, this is supposed to be a really short video, so I don't know how long this is gonna be now. Um, yeah, and at the age of 29, I decided to pack bag and move countries. Now, this is not all of a sudden. I have always wanted to move out from Kuwait. It's not because I don't love Kuwait. Absolutely love Kuwait. Kuwait is so moving countries made me miss Kuwait even more. And it's not that I was not grateful for Kuwait or what Kuwait had to offer me. It's just that it's the same place that I grew up, so I always felt like being back there made me feel like I was in that same box of what school was like. Of course, like I'm working now and we make our own money so we can go wherever, whenever, whatever. But there was something that just felt very like it Kuwait put me back in my shell in a way. And although I miss Kuwait so much, it did put me in a shell. So I really always wanted to move out. And for years I tried. I wouldn't say for years, but actually it actually does take years. So the first place that I did try was Canada. And before that, I was looking at universities in Australia and I realized how expensive it is. And at that point, I didn't really have the funds or. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is ridiculous to even consider studying abroad right now. It's just too expensive. It's not something that I'm willing to take a risk on. And I decided, okay, let it be. We'll try Canada because you don't need to really get an education. You can just be within the pool. And I fit the criteria. I had the points. And then COVID came. I spent so much money on that shit. So much money. And I never got anything of it back. So COVID came and then I was stuck in Kuwait. Not that it was a problem, but it was obviously quite upsetting. And I was like, man, I don't think I'll be able to move out of... Oh my God, Jesus. I use Isadora. You don't get this in the UK. I mean, I think you do online, but I've never checked. So, although this is a nice color, but it becomes orange once I put it on my face. So it's a bit weird. And I'm not the best with makeup. Like, I like makeup and I know what's up. Like, what do I need as basics? But I'm not the best with it. So I don't really know why that happens. So if anyone knows why does my brown color turn orange on my face, please let me know. Anyways, as I was saying, I need to look down here. My mirror is here. As I was saying, I have been trying to move out of the country a lot, and then at 29, my mom's like, listen, man, you don't seem the happiest here, and I also want you to, move out of here and find whatever you're looking for, because girl knows I was in pain internally. So she was like, I'll support you. Just go to UK. Your sister's there now, and hope for the best. They have extended the sponsorship thingy for 2 years, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, amazing. So I decided to move to the UK, and it's been lovely. I'm not gonna lie, it's been nerve-wracking in so many ways, but it's also been amazing. This is, I think, the happiest that I've been in a very long time. Even though it means me living alone, even though it means like me not knowing what my situation's going to be in the next 10 months. Right now, I'm on a graduate visa and I do have a job, but this job unfortunately will not be able to sponsor me. And I'm on the hunt out for jobs. So that is my current situation. At the same time, I'm doing this podcast. Now, if you had to ask me about the podcast, which of course none of you are asking me right now because y'all are not here, but I have so much time on my hands and I have always wanted to do something aside as well. Like, I am someone who just likes to keep busy all the time. Whether it is, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not doing anything productive, but I just like to be doing something or the other. Like, I just can't stay in one place. It's just too, I get bored very easily. And I've been trying not to get bored by not doing anything, and right now I'm in a position where it's okay for me to like also not be doing anything. But when I'm not doing something, I just automatically start like scrolling through my phone, which is also really exhausting, and it's so bad. I check my average screen time and it's 25 hours a week. And I understand that it takes in everything. So it's not just like, and then you see your social media and stuff separately. And then I saw like my Instagram's like 9 hours. So that can't be good. So yeah, um so either ways, I'm always trying to do something just so that I can stay off my phone. I mean, that's not the primary reason, but I just like to stay busy. So I started this podcast thing. And before the podcast thing, I did start doing vlogs, like random vlogs. And I've always liked making videos. I think even see, now my face looks really funny. I can't make out the difference. Oh, there you go. This is better. Um so I've always liked making videos, and I don't know, in small ways I have done it in school. We did like the class assembly and stuff, which there was, we took some random videos. This was so many years ago. So it wasn't like obviously great production, it was me producing it. Um, so yeah, I started the podcasting because I have so much time, and also with social media, everyone's like trying to make a break with it, right? Because there's just so many people who have shown us what influence social media can have on your life, and I guess we all are sort of craving that in our own way. I don't want to be some sort of influencer where I I don't know how to showcase my life. I would like to vlog the things that I do, but the problem is I don't do a lot of things. I think a lot, which is I think amazing for the podcast because I always have like 10,000 thoughts and stuff. But apart from that, I'm not really doing a lot on a daily basis. I have like a pretty set routine through the day, and that really is all that it is. So it was really hard to make like oh no, no. Anyways, it was really hard to make that sort of content. So I was like, you know what? Podcasting seems to be like a thing. It always was, but now even more. So let's see. Like I don't know what my topic. See what I mean? It looks so orange, dude. Anywho, I was like, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but fine, we'll figure it out. So I did start this podcast thing, and this is my current situation where I'm doing my podcasting, I'm applying for my jobs, I'm hoping for the best in the next 10 months, and I have reached a point of it feels pretty stagnant because I recorded a bunch of videos back in October up till Jan, and I had 10 videos, and now I'm able to pace myself out while making these videos, whereas my job thing, I just keep applying on a daily, regular basis, how many ever jobs in a week, and so on. Okay. But that's all I'm doing. And then I have, like, I mean, not to downplay that that's like not a lot. That is still really stressful, and that does occupy a lot of my time. And even through the podcasting thing, I'm still not trying to be blind about it. I'm still trying to learn through the process. I'm like, even if this doesn't become something big, it would be nice to know what worked and what did not work. It could be useful anywhere. Also, I feel like I've gotten feedback where people have told me that, oh, you have been rambling, and this comes from like goodwill, I'm 100% sure. At the end of the videos, you tend to ramble, which I do a lot. So I've been trying to pay attention to how I speak. Another friend told me that it's fun to listen to, but you speak really quick and it's really fast. And I've had this since I was a kid. My dad never understood me. My friends would be like, what the hell are you barking? So I was someone, and I'm still someone who speaks really quick. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm nervous about the things that I'm saying. And I think if I slow down, maybe what I'm saying would not be as funny. So I'm like, I want to be the funny girl, even if no one understands me. I don't know. So these are things that the podcast is helping me out with. And also, like right now, I'm actively trying to articulate and also put a structure in my head rather than read my points out of a notebook. So I'm trying to see how that works for me. So I don't think, I know the long term goal would be like making money and getting some sort of brand acknowledgement and so on. But I think when I think so far ahead, I'm not able to wrap my brain around that being a reality. I just feel like, man, but ah, because there are so many influencers, right? Where they are right now, they started maybe 4 to 5 years ago. So I need to be so realistic. Like, okay, maybe that is something that I can want, and I do want. But right now, if I imagine it, I'm just like, man, but that feels so far fetched. Like, I feel so far away from what these people are doing right now. So I bring myself down to a realistic positioning where I'm just like, you know what, learn through the process, see what you need to do in the next 3 months to make sure that this actually ends up being something, because I am investing like time and effort and whatever into it, and it's been fun. Like I personally, I was like, oh, what am I going to get out of this, what am I going to get out of it? But I just started because I was like, yeah, you want to do it, right? So like just figured out, oh, concealer. So I think right now it's just do it for fun, see what happens. Embrace like the smaller things that you're gonna get from this. It doesn't have to be big immediately, especially if you cannot really comprehend what that sort of big looks like. And yeah, this is where I'm at. I don't even want to say that I want to do it more right now, because I feel like this is such a good time in my life where for the first time I know the two things that I'm prioritizing, like two big things I'm prioritizing, and that's where I'm keeping it real. Apart from that, I'm not trying to gain 10,000 other things, because there was a point where I was trying to do it and that was just so exhausting and I just couldn't do it. So I was like, give yourself a break, man. Like, what is this life that you're trying to live? You can't attain anything like this other than burnout. And burnouts I've had way too many times. So yeah, this is where I'm at now. Where I want to be, I'm not very comfortable announcing this online, but also I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. I think it's all in the mind. And yeah, sorry, I'm gonna look like a clown right now, not to be insulting to the clown community, but yeah, that's what it is. Anywho, um what was the thingy? Yeah, so what I do want to achieve in the next couple of months is that I want to get 500 subscribers. I want to have 4,000 watch time hours. So right now, what I'm focusing on, I have 15 videos that are ready, right? And I'm on the sixth video out. So I have another 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have another 8 videos that are ready, and now this is going to be my 9th video. So I have the time to like pace that out. So between this time, I'm checking, like I just came up with a description and what my niche is right now, because I was thinking it's so hard to find a niche. Okay, and it's so hard because if I pick a niche that is not something that is within my life on a regular basis, like I don't want to be like wellness and lifestyle when my wellness and lifestyle is just getting through my day at a normal pace. Like I'm not doing anything that is, you know, out of the ordinary. So I didn't feel like it's my forte. And fashion is not really my forte as well. Neither is makeup. Like I like both of these things, but I don't think I'm good enough at it to be like putting videos out there, um so through this process I've been thinking, okay, I've had my 10 videos. If you see, the first 10 videos are pretty random. They are just, I was like, just to give me time to think about, or like to just to get the ball rolling, I just made these 10 videos. So they're pretty random. And through this process right now, I'm trying to understand which of these videos are actually getting views, or you know what are the keywords that worked. And I changed some of my descriptions for the videos. I've added descriptions for the videos. I'm planning to change the thumbnail as well, because right now I just chose a basic one, but I was like, there's something off about this and I need to do something better about the thumbnail and so on. So these are things that I'm trying to work through with the podcast, but I'm not trying to make any drastic change which will take way more time or energy than it needs to. So I'm just focusing on the little things, and I'm like, okay, in the next 3 months we need to increase the views by making sure that the keywords that I use are the right keywords. I'm using the right sentences to get people to engage in my content. And what else? And yeah, also like the creative side, like on Instagram, I'm trying to make carousels. That's how you say it, I suppose. I'm trying to make all of that as well, and I'm trying to get more creative with it. Like I said, I think it's very easy to, I think I burnt myself out a lot by having really high expectations and not trying to learn through the journey, or not trying to, I was just not grounded enough. And now I feel like, okay, just do this, but do not add some excessive amount of pressure like you have to win overnight or something, because let's face it, that's not gonna happen. And if you see any of the influencers who are like really popular now, or content creators, nothing happened for them overnight as well. So yeah, I think it's also very important to be realistic and grounded in what you're expecting. Okay, now that's the 3 months: is get 500 followers, get 4,000 hours watch time, and there is one more eligibility which I always forget on YouTube. Anywho, now going further, the few things that I do want to learn and get to know is, I want to get fit. I do want to get fit. Christmas came and Christmas went, and now Easter is here, and I'm still eating a shitload of sweets. I quit the gym because it was it took like so long for me to go and come back, and there's no gyms close by, which is really frustrating. So I was like, you know what, whatever, let me just quit the gym and let me see what I can do home. So I've started doing home workouts, and I've started what else have I started? What else did I start? I started doing home workouts. Yeah, and I started walking 10K. I used to walk 10K anyways, but I'm making sure that it's a much more regular thing now, and I'm trying to be much more active. And yeah, it's just, see? Oopsie, this is so much. You know what? I really like this powder, the Rimmel one, but it's so messy. It's so messy. It's so irritating. I think it's gonna be way too much powder, but anyways. Ah, my hair. Anyways, Thanks. And my shirt. Do you see that? I think powder is this messy, but also, I don't know, doesn't feel like it should be. Okay, now my face, see, it looks so orange. Okay, but that's how it always looks, so it's fine. So yeah, I want to get healthier. I want to get sexier, if nothing else. I want to get sexy, okay? I want to have that snatched waist, and I want to feel confident in my clothes. I don't know, everyone's like, positivity and sexiness is a feeling, it's not a look. And I'm just like, listen, I have the feeling, but I want to, you know, look a little snatched, man. Like, it's fine. So that's going to be my priority. Luckily, I want to say I don't drink as much as before. Like, it's very rare, and I feel like I can barely finish a whole bottle of beer right now. That's what my life has come to. And I don't really have any, my only bad habit with food is sugar. That is eating a lot of sweets. And another thing would probably be, oh yeah, another thing that I'm adding is having a lot of protein. So basically, my next goal is, starting spring, is getting more fit, which is eating way more protein, cutting out on sugar. Alcohol is not really a problem, so I'm not going to count that as no alcohol and shit, because I barely have. And another thing is walk 10K steps, home workouts. And what else? I know there was something else. Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be for my healthy life. And then I am also trying to reduce my screen time by a lot, because guys, this is an unhealthy amount. I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I get up in the morning and look at is my phone, especially on the weekends. It's become a habit, which was not a habit before. I would get up, do my thing, and have my slow morning, and now my morning is slowing me down because of my own fault. And I'm just like, nah, like, this is not working out for you. You definitely need to get your shite together and like stop looking at that phone. So I'm definitely trying to it's hard because I feel like now that I'm, posting videos all the time, which is only once a day, I become a bit like, let me just go and see what's up. you know. But also, it's not something I want to delete. I just want to control it, because I feel like deleting it is just like you get withdrawal symptoms. That's what they call it, right? Like when you stop smoking or something. And I'm just like, I want it, you know. But like, I feel like just taking regular breaks is just much more sensible than like stopping something completely. It's like an addiction. Oh, this is way too much gel on my eyes, man. It's like an addiction, right? You can't just cut it out. Sometimes you can, but like that's not the best way to do it anyways. And I like social media. It's funny sometimes. Sometimes you need some brain rot just so that, you know, you can just not think too much and whatever. So my screen time is, I really, really, really need to reduce it. So that is another thing that I'm prioritizing. Another thing would be I started a new hobby, which is a cute hobby. It's junk journaling, and I've been thinking about doing it for so long. And the thing about me is, before I want to start doing something, I become very like, oh, I need this to start it, and I need that to start it, and I need blah 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 to start it, you know. And then I just don't start it. And then even if I do start it, I'll get all these things and then I won't start it, which is worse because I have like a bunch of artsy stuff in my room that I've just never used. Never used. You know, so right now with hobbies, on under the department of hobbies, this is a hard part, okay? So bear with me. You know, the worst part is, I don't know if I should put more than this, but I feel like I will. See, my face looks so orange. Anyhow, um, this is not supposed to be a. This is supposed to be a regular day look, but it's not looking like a day look right now. Anyhow, um, so the thing about junk journaling is I didn't need to buy anything. I found a book that one of my friends had given me when she came back from Nigeria. So she got us like books and, you know, with the Nigerian traditional cloth on it. So I found that in my desk and I was like, oh, why don't I just start with this? And I found like a random bunch of stuff that I have been saving for junk journaling in a way. And I just started putting it all together. And I was like, this is amazing. First thing, I am like a perfectionist. So I feel like I wouldn't say perfectionist in a way that like my room needs to be clean 24/7 and shit. Like I'm a normal person also. But I'm more like, if I start something new, it needs to be like, everything needs to be there. It needs to be perfect. Or else, what is the point? What am I doing with my life? And then I'll have a midlife crisis and I'll just not do anything. So I was like, this is perfect because junk journaling kind of just lets you do whatever. Like it just lets you be very experimental with the whole what you're putting in the book. And I was like, this is perfect. Like I don't really need to think too much about it. Hold on, guys. God, the way I'm gonna need to edit this video is so hilarious. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna edit it. You know what? I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna put it how it is. I'm gonna upload it right now. Because I don't think I said anything questionable. And I think I spoke pretty well in this video. And I'm gonna call this slightly reflective. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a slightly reflective. I think that's a nice concept, no? I'll call it slightly reflective, and I think either once every month or every 3 months, I'll put out a video on what the stats are like. If I remember, because I'm gonna need to remember what I said in this video, which I can just rewatch and give myself some views as well. Hold on, before I go on. So, yeah, I think slightly reflective is a good idea. Anywho, I don't remember what I was talking about before this right now. I don't like putting eyeliner because of this. I feel like it's just so, you need to have so much patience and as much as I can do. Also, I didn't even use a mic for this, so I hope um it's clear and stuff, and if it's not, then you know it's really raw. This is raw data of me. This is me. Breathe. Anyway. I've been listening to Olivia Dean's in the morning, sometimes, not all the time. I like her, I really do. Her songs are very chill and her voice is really beautiful. Um, it's such a easy early morning listen to, and it's so springy as well. You know, the whole vibe of it. But apart from that, right now, I'm listening to Arirang by BTS. Oh my god. Their album, man, their album is so good. So good, so good, so good. Like in the beginning, when I heard the first song, I was like, yes, this is like, especially when you know the band, the members of BTS, and you know what each of their personality is, so each of their lines, what they say or what they sing, you're able to sort of, you know, bum. But their album's really good. I don't think I'm gonna make a video of what about Arirang and stuff, because it's a good album. But I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, another thing that I'm trying to do is learn Italy. Not Italy. I'm trying to learn Italian. Um, because I do want to travel to Italy this year, and I want to be like, Salve, io sono Sharol. Por un café, por favor, e un croissant. That's how I'll be speaking, and they'll be like, oh my god, who's this stupid girl? Can you just please speak in English and stop butchering our language? But it's so funny because when you learn on Duolingo, they like Italian, the language has like accents and stuff on their E's and O's or whatever, right? So the pronunciations are way different from when you would read it in English. So if you read it as arrivederci, but Duolingo goes like arrivederci, and I have to say it that way. At least, I mean, that's not what Duolingo has said, but because they say it like that so many times, I'm just like arrivederci, buongiorno, come va? And I'm just like, I must be sounding like a baboon. Like, if I went to Italy, they'd be like, who is this baboon girl who's just come here and who's just trying so hard to speak our language? So funny. But no, I think I'm gonna do a good job. I think so far I've been doing a decent job with learning the language, which has been amazing, which has been so fun. So these are a few things that I will be doing for my second quarter of 2026. And I am excited. Nervous about my my visa shit, but that's okay. That's life. I can do nothing about it. I'm in a good mood, so I'm not gonna think about it right now. See, let's see if I look normal at some point. Arrivederci. Buongiorno. There's another word. Picarere, something like that. I don't know, but it means nice to meet you. Piacere. I don't know. And then is presto, which is, I don't know what that is. Oh god. Okay, so I just started. As you can say, I don't know most of the words because these are new words. I like this lipstick. It's from Max Factor. So this is my makeup. This is a daily look makeup. This took me 34 minutes. Are you kidding me? This was supposed to be a 10-minute video, huh? 10-minute, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a 10-minute video. Anywho, this is the look. See, there is a difference, right? My neck and my face, but it's okay, man. Like, I think it's only me who probably notices too much of the difference. But if you do notice the difference, leave it in the comment. Don't feel shy. Leave comments, guys. This is not this is not supposed to be a Good Friday look. I'm supposed to look like I'm mourning. Why did I do so much makeup? I don't know. Anywho, that is my new video for today. This is the makeup that I do. And yeah, I would really like to edit this video, but I'm not going to, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I'm gonna see how this goes forward. Let's see. This is going to be a surprise episode, which no one's going to watch because it's Good Friday. So all the Christians are up there mourning. But here I am doing my makeup. But it's okay. It's fine. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm going to call this slightly reflective. Yeah, I'm going to call this slightly reflective because I think I'm going to do this every 3 months. Probably give updates. Just as an update, right now my subscriptions are on 129, which is not bad. I feel like within a month it grew quite a lot, because even when I first started, it felt like it was not moving at all. It was like 95 or 96, and in the past 1 month it came up to 127 ish, and now it's 129. So it's not too bad. I wouldn't say it's too bad. It's good. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. And yeah, I am on 100 and something. I'm not on too many watchers, to be honest. It's really low. And the third one I don't remember. But I'm gonna do a better reflective the next time I do this. But I think my hair looks gorgeous. And I'm gonna go, wishing you all a very nice day. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoy Slightly Reflective, and I do hope you have a really nice day. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace out.